Hey guys, it's Goat the Great, and I'm back. I'm back because I was gone for quite some time. And the main reason why I was gone, I just kind of went on vacation, went to Las Vegas, and when while I was there, I lost my goddamn voice, so I couldn't do any commentaries when I returned. I already work a job where I have to speak like constantly, so having to speak at work, it was no way I was gonna come home and do any more speaking. It's kind of like you just want to rest your voice. But anyway, I'm back. I am back, and boy am I disgusted by what I'm seeing now that I am back. Well, first let me just get into the game that I'm playing here real quick. I'm playing Trouble Witches Neo. I was looking at wow, Zero X Shinobi playing this game on Zero Nexus World. If you don't know about those guys, go check them out. It's a cool channel. It's kind of like a collaboration between Zero X Shinobi and Angel Nexus, and those guys are truly serious about their YouTube stuff. This guy Nexus just bought what has to be close to $3,000 in equipment, and he looks like he's going to be putting out some quality material. He already is. Mainly it's kind of just revealing what he's purchased and kind of getting things set up, becoming acquainted, but I see good things in the future. But anyway, Zero X Shinobi was playing this game, and I've always liked shoot 'em ups, but it seems like a lot of them have become non-Western and it's all Eastern, it's all Japanese at this point, and I stopped doing the whole importing thing back with the era of the N64 and the PS1 and all of those going out. I just stopped importing, so I don't really see any Western shoot 'em ups, so I kind of got my shoot 'em up fill when I was playing forgot that game for the Nintendo Wii with the sword and the guy, I forgot the name of it. But anyway, yeah, I was playing shoot 'em ups on that, and it's pretty much the only shoot 'em ups that I've been playing recently. And I saw Zero playing this, so I figured I'd check it out. But moving away from that really quickly, when I left to go to Las Vegas, the PlayStation Network went down. And then I came back and it was still down. Then I started hearing reports that it's been hacked, and just recently, I believe maybe a day or two ago, found out that our information has been possibly compromised. And the compromised information that they're speaking of is mainly things that people can get if they wanted it anyway. Your name, your address. I mean, your address is displayed on the front of your house, for Christ's sake. People can walk up to your house and see your address. Not that I'm any kind of a Sony apologist or anything, because I'm pretty upset by it. Just as a precaution, I changed my credit card info just in case that was also compromised, even though Sony has gone on to say that any information like that has been encrypted, so it really wasn't at a risk of theft. But, you know, just to be safe, I went ahead and removed that. But what surprised the hell out of me is the amount of extreme mentalities that this has brought about. I mean, you have the Xbox 360 fan faggots that are running around saying that because the Xbox Live service is a pay service, it's not capable of being hacked. And you know, I'm seeing comments like, "We've won the war." Like, really? We've won the war? I didn't realize that when I bought a goddamn Xbox and a PS3 that I was somehow signing up to enter a war. I just thought I was picking up a video game console that I can enjoy my games on. I didn't realize I needed to strap up and get an M16 because it's wartime, you know, it's go time. I didn't realize that's what was going on, but apparently we've entered a war. And because the Sony PS3 has been hacked, Xbox has won that war. Now, that is possibly one of the most foolish mentalities that I've ever seen in gaming, period. Because let's just put things into perspective here for a second. The Xbox and Xbox Live is built by Microsoft, and anyone that has ever used a Microsoft operating system can tell you that when it comes to system security, Microsoft has possibly the worst system security in place on any of their equipment, be it their operating systems, be it their browser. It is the worst. It's like the whole fight between the Microsoft fanboys and the Apple fanboys. You know, Apples are better, they don't get viruses, blah 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 blah. Meanwhile, I don't know how long ago this was. It was probably about 5 or 6 months ago, if my memory doesn't escape me. But there was a convention where a bunch of developers like Microsoft and Apple and Mozilla, they put their browsers up to the best hackers out there to see how impervious, well, not impervious, but how quickly they can be hacked. You know, they believed, of course, that they weren't impervious to hacking, but they wanted to see how strong or how weak their system security is. So I believe Apple was up first, and literally, I kid you not, within seconds the Safari browser was brought down. And what a lot of people don't realize is the reason why Apples don't really get attacked by viruses is because no one cares. Don't get me wrong, Apple has gained a great market share over the past years, but Microsoft, for the most part, still runs the desktop and laptop world. I mean, if I remember correctly, there are about 94% of desktops and laptops out there are Microsoft. I believe 5% is Apple, and then the other 1% is like Linux and things like that, other OSs as they put it. So the only reason why Apples don't really get viruses is because no one cares. If you're a hacker, you want to attack the biggest networks, you want to affect the biggest amount of people, the largest number of people that you can. Who cares about hacking 5% of the market when you can get 94% of the market? When you're more in the public eye, you become more susceptible to these attacks. And that leads me into why Sony got hacked. The Wii has been hacked to shreds. Everyone that owns a Nintendo Wii knows you can. It's gotten to the point now that all you need to do is hack the system, plug in a external USB hard drive, and upload your games right there on the Wii. You can play emulators, you can play Wii games, anything. They're available. You can just grab it. It's like a grab bag on the Wii. Same thing goes with the Xbox. Starting with the original Xbox and now the Xbox 360. That console is hacked to bits. And the thing about it is that Microsoft and Sony, while they have put measures in place to prevent hackers, they haven't really done what Sony has done. Microsoft, you know, they'll ban your Xbox, they'll put out firmware updates, but they haven't done what Sony has done. They haven't gone at these people in such a vigorous and unrelenting manner. I mean, the Sony PlayStation 3, Sony's big mistake as well was pretty much putting it out there that their console is not hackable. I mean, come on. If it can be done, it can be undone, Sony. Don't be stupid. So, of course, that's going to gain the attention of the hacking community. And the hacking community proved that your system is not unhackable. They hacked it. You can run homebrew, you can do whatever you want, download PS3 games, it doesn't matter, you can do it. And they proved that you can do it, and Sony pretty much ended up looking stupid because they considered their console to be unhackable, and here it was, the hackers proved that it can be hacked. So what did Sony do? Instead of just banning PS3s that are hacked, or instead of just putting out firmware updates trying to prevent, you know, further hacking, they went at these hackers in a way that Microsoft has tried to and Nintendo has tried to, but they haven't done it on such a large scale. They went at the biggest guy, GeoHotz, at least the most well-known guy in the hacking community, and they went at him in a manner that he just couldn't afford to fight back in financially. So he backed down. Sony and him worked out their agreement, and Anonymous goes on to say they're going to take down the PlayStation Network. But I guess they kind of backed away. I'm assuming, oh my god, I'm getting raped. The reason I'm assuming that they backed away is because they felt like by hacking the PSN, they're not just hurting Sony, they're also hurting the people that play on these consoles. So I guess they backed off, but the PSN was still hacked regardless. And who hacked it, we as of yet don't know. But our information was susceptible to being stolen, and I just changed my credit card and such. I'm really mad that Sony didn't let us know earlier, but it's been taken care of. I'm seeing people claiming that their information has been stolen, and it's kind of funny. Your information's been stolen, really? You're seeing charges on your credit card for things you didn't purchase. And how funny is it that the network went down a week ago, and literally after Sony mentions that your information has been compromised, only then are there charges on your card? Really? Seems a little fishy to me, but it's disgusting, guys. There is no war. No one has won anything. If you have a console and you enjoy it, you have won because you're getting great entertainment for your money. That's it. There's no war. Xbox isn't fighting Sony. I mean, there is a war between those two companies to gain the most market share, but look at what they're getting out of it. They're getting billions and billions of dollars. As a gamer, if you were to say, oh, we've won, who the hell are we? You are not a part of Microsoft. You're not a part of Sony. When these companies rake in billions of dollars, you don't win anything. You lose money because you're the one spending money on their games and their consoles and things of that nature. The Xbox 360 is the Xbox Live service is not impenetrable. If Microsoft pisses off the right people, it'll go down just as fast. And that's pretty much it. It's a bad day for anyone who, oh my god, I'm getting torn apart here. It's a bad day for anyone that enjoys gaming, because now these companies, instead of being able to put the money into developing better technologies and spending money on better games and building better networks that are lag free and such, they have to take some of that money and devote it to system security because of these idiot hackers. I mean, I find it to be somewhat pathetic that you spend all of your life acquiring such great knowledge, and all that you can really do with it is sit around and bring down a gaming network. Like, really, at the end of the day, what have you really accomplished there? I brought down a gaming network. It was down for 2 weeks, and now what? Now you have to start all over again because they put new securities in place. It just makes no sense to me. But I didn't even want to speak on the subject, but I figured why not? I'll put my opinion out there. Everything that can be done can be undone. Stop the fanboy horse shit. Play your freaking games, and let's just hope that PSN comes back up. We can enjoy our games soon, and this all is put behind us. Anyway, it's been Goat the Great, and I will see you guys soon with my next video. I'm just getting horribly torn apart here right now. Anyway, I gotta take this guy down. He's down, and I'm out, guys. Peace.